What do you think is going to go on next with Nikon's Z lenses? We have so many great lenses now. The range is so well fleshed out. G'day everybody, how are you going today? It is so good to see you. I do hope that you are super well. Today I want to have a little bit of a chat about what I think it means, the arrival of the 35mm 1.2S. Now, as you might have seen in my launch video, which you should check out there, I talked about the fact that we now have 4 of these absolute premium prime lenses. And that includes the now 35mm 1.2S, the 50mm 1.2S, the 85 1.2S. I also include in this list the 135 f1.8S Plena. These 4 lenses are all optically outstanding. These are astonishing prime lenses which will give you renderings that sort of no other lens can do. Partly that's due to the optical technology that Nikon put into these lenses, but it's also due to their short depths of field. The Plena is a little bit of an outlier because, to the best of my understanding, it has a larger and it has the largest image circle of any Nikon Z lens we've ever seen. Now, whether the Plena is a one-off or not, I don't know. I certainly would be interested in seeing more. Will we see more f1.2S lenses? It's an interesting question. Now, of course, these lenses are not small, but they are optically absolutely outstanding. From my perspective, Nikon has made a decision. They're saying, look, really, the only thing that matters to us here is delivering the absolute optimal optical performance. And size and weight, well, that is secondary to our photographic goals. Now, of course, that makes sense to me as a photographic artist and practitioner for many decades at this point in time. After all of these years, that's what I'm most interested in, and I've been interested in it for decades. How do I get the best possible image? And that has meant that I have invested tens of thousands of dollars in buying, for example, medium format equipment. As the Z mount continues to mature, these optics are delivering renders which truly are meeting my goals and my dreams, my aspirations. And this is where these lenses lie. And again, from my perspective, all the other trade-offs are completely worth the quality of these images. They are just beautiful. They're stunning from my perspective. I've purchased all 4 of these prime lenses that we're talking about here today, and I have not been disappointed by any of them. And any person who's said, look, I've watched your channel, I took on board your recommendations, I bought the 85, I bought the Plena, everybody has come back and said they love it, it blows their mind, it's astonishing. Even talking with other professionals, people like Jason Boland, I was talking to him last year and I said, man, you really need the 135 for what you do, the 135 Plena. It'll blow your mind. You're going to love it. Straight away, he purchased it. And I know it has been perfect for what he does. Strangely enough, he shoots in some similar conditions, similar use cases to what I shoot in. Film sets are often dark or they're often doing nighttime shoots, so he needs high-quality lenses that he can open to their widest aperture and still get outstanding results. And that would be a Z6 III, a Z8, a Z9, coupled with a 135. Amazing. what lenses might we see next to go with this astonishing family of top-of-the-range, class-leading primes? And I suppose some gaps that are still open would be something wider than 35mm, perhaps a 24mm or a 28mm. And at the other end, could we get something like a 105? Currently in the Nikon range, the only 105 we have is the macro lens, and that is optically a spectacular lens, but it does stopping down at 2.8. So there is space in the line, I think, for a premium 105. And is it possible, or would it just simply be too large? Because as we can see here, the 85 1.2 is a large lens. How much larger would a 105 need to be? And I suppose you could ask yourself the question, is there a big enough difference between an 85 and a 105? It's an interesting question. There are a lot of people in my comments that say, you know, I really love a 28mm, but I can't cope with a 35mm. Or people that say, 85, it's not long enough for me, I need a 105, that's how I shoot, or vice versa. So I do think there is space in the market for a 105, a 24, or a 28. Now I'm going to put up a poll which will be, what 1.2 lens would you like to see next? And I will include a 24, a 28, a 105, and, well, one or two more curveball options. In all honesty though, I would be hard pressed to think that we could go much beyond, say, a 24 or a 105 before these lenses just start to get too large. But I am not an optical engineer. And obviously there's some magic that goes on inside of these lenses to give us such amazing outcomes. So maybe it's possible to go wider and to go longer and still get 1.2. So please do let me know in the comments below what might be a fantasy 1.2 lens that you would like to see. For example, is there anything between 50 and 85? Is it worth doing something in there? And look, whilst we're talking about lenses, please do let me know, are there any other lenses beyond these 1.2 primes that you would like to see? For example, the 1.4 lenses, which we now have, the 35 and the 50mm. Is there any more 1.4 lenses you would like to see? A 24, a 20, an 85, a 105, maybe even a 135. I also think all of those lenses are possible. All right, everybody, please do let me know in the comments below, what do you think is going to go on next with Nikon's Z lenses? We have so many great lenses now. The range is so well fleshed out, but of course, there is more to come. Some super wides, tilt shift, what else? Please do let me know in the comments below. All right, it's been so good to see you, and if this is your first time here, I would love to see you again. So please do subscribe, please share, and please like. All right, bye for now.